Hello, Tigers. I'm Mojo, and I'm back for more counselor time. I'm beginning to really like this counselor time video gig. Between you and me, since helping Mrs. Morris with counselor time, I'm getting more treats than ever. For just sitting here. Sitting in a chair, staring at a screen, and then talking to the screen, and then staring at the screen, then talking, then staring. How hard can it be? Well, at least that's what I thought before distance learning. Being on a screen all day seemed like the best day ever. Remember the days when all you wanted to do was to stay home from school and be on a device? Well, as my personal trainer, my puppy trainer, used to say, be careful what you wish for. I guess being on a device for hours at a time is not as easy as I thought it would be. And I can't even use a keyboard because, well, it's hard to type without fingers. The only button I can push is the pause one. Pause? Haha, get it? Anyway, I started thinking about how distance learning from home can be like learning at school. You know how we have tiger traits at school? Did you know that those same tiger traits can also work at home? Respectful behavior in distance learning could be waiting to be called on by the teacher, just like in class. Responsible behavior in distance learning could be logging into class meetings on time, which is just like getting to school on time. Safe behavior in distance learning could be using your device for schoolwork, just like you do when you're in the school building. And kind behavior in distance learning could be saying and doing nice things for others when you are in class meetings or at home with your siblings. Now, obviously I'm a dog and the school I went to only taught me how to sit, stay, and not bite others. But even I have to keep practicing these traits. That's true for tiger traits, too. Well, I'm ready to turn on my device and to start learning. We really can handle rough stuff. See you next week.
Hi, Tigers. I'm Mrs. Morris, your school counselor. That didn't take Mojo long at all to get the hang of counselor time. I think he really likes it. But now I'm also noticing that he really likes the treats that come along with it. So that makes sense. But he had a good idea about our tiger traits and how using our tiger traits that we've learned at school at home, because now we're learning at home. And that reminded me of a book that I thought we could read together. It's called A Little Spot Learns Online. Let's read it now. A Little Spot Learns Online. A story about virtual classroom expectations. Written and illustrated by Diane Alber.
Hi, my name is Spot. I hear you're going to start learning online, and I'm here to help.
That's great! Learning online is new for us, so any tips would be helpful.
Absolutely. Learning virtually or online is like learning at school, but it just feels a little different. Instead of learning in a physical classroom at school, you will be learning on a computer in a virtual classroom at home. You will still see your teacher and all the kids in your class, and they will be able to see you too. So you definitely don't want to be in your pajamas. Joining a virtual class is like going to school, so you should wear something comfortable and appropriate. This will help you get your mind ready to learn and help you stay on schedule too. Eat before you join your class online. You don't want a grumbling stomach when you are trying to learn. Eating while you're in a virtual classroom can be a distraction, not only to you, but to your teacher and classmates too. Don't worry, your teacher will have scheduled snack breaks. Be organized and prepared. You should avoid getting up and leaving your classroom session. Having a water bottle nearby is a great idea in case you get thirsty. Make sure you have the school supplies that your teacher recommends in close reach as well. And the biggest thing of all, don't forget to go potty before you join your virtual class. Find a good place to sit. You might want to sit on the floor or the couch, but this can get uncomfortable. When you are uncomfortable, you move around a lot. Try sitting on a chair. This will help you stay upright and focused. If you don't have a desk chair, a dining room chair works too. Create a quiet space. A place with few distractions can make learning easier. And look behind you. Teachers and students can see what is in the background of your computer camera, so make sure that it's appropriate too. Now look around you. Make sure all your toys are put away. And all the food is out of reach. And any pets are in another room. Always try to be on time. When you are on time, it shows respect for your teacher and that you are responsible. Sometimes there can be technical problems, so always try to join a virtual class 5 minutes early. This way, an adult can make sure your computer is fully charged, your camera works, and your microphone is muted. Now you are ready to learn. You will be able to learn the best when your eyes are watching, ears are listening, mouth is quiet, back is upright and not slouching, hands are relaxed. When you have something to say, make sure you raise your hand and wait your turn. Also, be sure your microphone is turned on so your teacher and classmates can hear you. Wow! You both are working so hard! I hope I've helped make this experience a little easier. I can't wait to see how much you learn and how much fun you have with online learning.
I really liked that book, and I think that Mojo is onto something when he talks about tiger traits at home for distance learning. Distance learning is new for everybody. I know that I have learned so much in the last 6 months, so much, and I have so much more to learn. But trying to keep track of every distance learning rule and expectation seems like a lot, like not wearing my PJs to class meetings, making sure that I eat before getting on camera, making sure that I go to the bathroom and wash my hands before joining a class, making sure that I'm on time, making sure that I do what's expected. All of those things are important and seem like a lot, but if we think about them like our tiger traits, all we have to do is ask ourselves 4 questions every day. Am I being respectful? Am I being responsible? Am I being safe? Am I being kind? Those 4 questions are our tiger traits. I'm going to ask myself those 4 questions every day, and I think that'll make distance learning even better. I'll see you next week, Tigers.